discouraged. That there's a lot of opportunity out there. And we got a couple guys that are taking advantage of the opportunity, and a couple guys that haven't yet. You know, Sim had 5 baskets, he had 5 assists. We only had 8 other baskets that he wasn't involved with either scoring or assisting on. So I think that in many ways he's really stepped up. You know, sometimes he goes too fast, and probably a couple of his turnovers were enforced, but he's out there battling. And for him to have 15 rebounds and the next closest guy 4 gives you an indication of the effort and the energy that he's putting forth and his toughness. You know, Tyler is really not 100%, and he's not effective out there. His back is bad. He's not able to practice. And, you know, we need him to be able to play like he's capable of, and again, especially where there's opportunity, particularly in the offensive end. And I think over the last 3 games, his percentages are really not good, and a lot of it has to do with his back being all tied up. I thought TJ Lang and Bryce Brown, you know, both had their moments. Lang got off 12 threes, and I thought they were all really good. I thought most of them were going to go in, and I was glad to see Bryce get to the foul line 7 times. But beyond that, the contributions are few and far between. Give Vanderbilt credit. They're a good team. You know, they've done it. The way they defend the 3, and you know, they're the leading 3-point field goal percentage defensive team in the country. We shot 25%. They lead the league in field goal percentage defense, and we shot a terrible percentage. Now, we've shot a poor percentage in the last few games against everybody. I think we're getting shots that we can make. I do. And if we're going to be competitive and if we're going to win, we got to make those shots.
For TJ in particular, Bruce, he had come off a couple of games where he hadn't made a shot from the floor.
Right.
Was there anything in the last week or so, just more attention, more shooting, more time on the side, anything?
Yeah, TJ spent a lot of time in the gym. And we told him a couple of things. First of all, I wanted him to back up a little bit, stop worrying about the 3-point line, get a foot behind the line, because TJ Lang's got that kind of range, and maybe it would give him a little bit more space between the defender and him so he would stop turning shots down, because I thought he was turning a lot of shots down. The second thing, I tried to get him to maybe put the ball on the floor a little bit more. He shot 11 free throws against Georgia. He only shot 1 tonight, but it's okay to put the ball down the floor and try to create and get to the rim. He's close to being able to make that play break down, but he just hasn't been able to quite do it. But I was glad to see him be more aggressive. His dad, Antonio, was in town tonight, obviously the NBA All-Star game, and he's an assistant with the Utah Jazz, and so he came to practice today, and I'm sure that TJ's dad being here, his grandparents were here, I think that had a lot to do with the fact that he knew that he was going to be more aggressive tonight. It was good to see.
Everybody good?
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.